Hello, Nextdoor. It's your Davenport Road mad scientist, Quentin here. Being quiet so as not to disturb my corn and beans. It is Friday, April the 26th, somewhere around noon. You're probably wondering what's in the can. Squash or zucchini, I don't know which. They all kind of came up at the same time. I just put them off and on through the rows. But corn's coming up, beans are coming up. I've got a few radishes. Off in the distance, I've got some onions, and where those little bamboo sticks are, I have tomato plants. Over here by the collards, I'm going to add some more dill and probably put a few tomatoes over here too. But yeah, I got some little baby collards in the ground right here. Can't wait to eat some of those. Delicious. Got a handful of potatoes coming up here. Tragedy happened. I lost two of the skylights. We had some gnarly wind come through the other day, and it flipped them back, and yeah, that was kind of that. All in all, though, not too bad. Got some more potatoes on that end. I got a few other odds and ends in here that I've been overwintering, and we've got some asparagus flowering. These are still yearlings, so it'll be next year before we can harvest off of them. At the end of the cold frame, I've got an apple tree, and over by that white barrel I've got a second apple tree. I'm growing these from store-bought apples. I believe they are of the Honeycrisp variety, but I'm not going to let them get super huge. Got a power line up there that would probably interfere with. But I'm going to try the espalier technique. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation, but that's what the two poles beside it are. You may basically make it kind of a flat wall type tree instead of a big round tall thing. So it's for limited compact spaces is what it is. So hopefully in a couple more years we'll be getting some fruits off of them. We'll see what happens. In the sunroom, we have our improvised seed sprouting trays, or I'm not exactly just seed trays, I guess, but that's what you would call them. Got some peppers, tomatoes, eggplants, pumpkins, cucumbers. Over there, we've got some sweet potatoes and beans, some basil, onions. We've got some more peppers and eggplants and cilantro, cucumbers, etc. Got some other odds and ends right in here. And these big guys right here, we got our sweet potatoes trying to root up and sprout out, so that way whenever it gets warm enough, we'll be able to put them out. Over here beside the rosemary and my sage, which my sage is going to flower, so I'm going to try to capture seeds off of it. Underneath these tiles, I've got carrots planted until they sprout up. Molly likes to dig on occasion, especially the soft dirt. She looks for critters. But that's what the tiles are for, so that way. Once they sprout up, I'll take the tiles out of the way and see what's up. So it'll probably be another week or so. And I have made this little contraption here. Last year I had a solar panel up in this guy, and it was run down into a pump inside this barrel for this bird bath, and it didn't work out so well. So I took the pump that I had in the frog pond inside the greenhouse and brought it outside, dug a hole, put this big job in here, and set all this up. And now I have a bird bath slash frog pond. And all around where in between these tiles, I have flowers planted, wildflowers types. I think some of them are, I think African daisies. They're going to be the real short ones. They're not real tall ones. A few other kinds I put in there. I didn't have stickers to make, or the little sticks to make the labels on them yet. So, but oh well. Going to end up putting some more flowers and stuff around the barrel as well. And yeah, a little bit at a time. Now for the giving box update. I have reorganized a lot of stuff in there. I've purged a few items that just, they spoiled, for lack of a better word, I suppose. Brought a few items out. We've got quite a few items here. I wiped everything down, trying to get as much of the pollen and stuff off of it as I can. So I would still recommend, just doing a quick rinse on these with some soapy water and calling it good. Got pots to put plants in. One neighbor had a few concerns about the structural integrity of everything, and I have addressed their concerns. I have added some extra integrity, and now everything should be more comfortable for access. I've got a ramp here if you need to use a dolly to get in and out, and I have a handrail, and I have, now this is the only thing I haven't upgraded yet, is the steps, but they are sufficient. Don't go running up them like a marathon runner or something. Just walk up them like you would normal steps, and should be fine. Inside, kind of reorganized and rearranged everything. Still have most of the foodstuffs up in that cabinet. We've got some fresh fruit. We've got fresh sweet potatoes. We got fresh onions. Lots of canned goods. Lots of bagged goods like rice and beans. Still got baby food items. Up there next to it, I removed all those cups and put them out there on that table, and just put some of the light fixtures up in here for this. Majority of the baby items are over here in this corner next to the food. All right, this bag right here is full of diapers. I don't know what size. Okay, this particular bag is size 5. So, look, if you got a baby, it's gonna poop. So, come get it some diapers if you can use them. Whole box full of toys. There's a crib mattress that is still usable. That vintage crib is still here. I've got a suitcase full of adult clothing, and I have a tote. Here it is, an entire tote full of children's clothing. I moved it. I'm sorry, but yeah. So we got adult clothing right here in this suitcase, and we've got some toiletry items like soap and deodorant and lip balm and some talcum powder type situation, some of that medicated stuff. Somebody was having some issues with snoring, and I think they got that resolved, and they do not need these anymore. So take what you need. Box of clothes hangers. Again, this is the kids' clothing and stuff. A random couch pillow thing. A box of random homemade items and a pair of crutches. Still haven't figured out what this thing is. It's Feature Comforts. Might be an air conditioner. Anyway, as far as I know, it works. Let's see, you got a bunch of lamps and an entertainment center. It's one of the particle board ones, so don't get too excited. A few odds and ends there. Got a few cleaning supplies and some paint and stuff here. All of these bottles are dishwashing liquid for automatic dishwasher. Freezer is empty. There's nothing in it. Got a couple end tables, or something. I don't know where you would put them. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be your house. I think there's still some eggs and cheese in the top refrigerator here. Still got some cabbage. We've got, I think these are turnips. I don't know. If not, somebody let me know. And I'm pretty sure these are grapefruits, but man, if not, there's some pretty green oranges. Somebody has donated one of those Food Line Feed People boxes, so still got dry goods in here and whatnot, pastas and cereals and beans. Got 2 bed frames. One is complete, one is not. Do not have any mattresses or box springs. And that's the giving box. So, as for the garden, I anticipate putting out about 1,700 corn plants just in that one little section right there, along with sweet potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, onions, beans, squash, pumpkins. Gonna be quite a bit going in there. Not quite as much over here though. In the far one, that's where my melons are gonna go. And from these flags here on this way, I'm gonna have eggplant, okra, sweet peppers like bell peppers for a few rows repeating, and then like a row of onions and tomatoes over there. And then from the flags here to the road is going to be collards and dill for the most part, and then there's going to be a few rows of tomatoes and onions there, maybe depends on how many I can get planted and going. I've only got so much room inside the greenhouse to plant these things. And then over there where there's a few flags, I'm going to try to do some kale, so we'll see what happens. There's absolutely no way that Crystal and I and a couple of the neighbors are going to be able to eat all of this if this is successful. I'd like to be able to donate a portion of it to the giving box for those that aren't able to have fresh vegetables and stuff like that. If anyone wants to come and volunteer to help me, by all means, I'll appreciate it. I promise you. I've got more work to do around here than I can shake two sticks at. But as it is, we're getting along pretty well. So far, the deer have left the gladiolas alone. And well, oh yeah, we got rid of the tractor. Ralph and I decided that we want to invest in a rototiller to kind of keep up with the gardens a little bit better. He got him a new Kubota over there, so. But if anybody has a rototiller that they do not need, send me some information on it. Let me know what you got. We might be interested. So, but as it is, this is what we're doing. I do have a couple more updates coming up, so y'all stay tuned. And as I get all of the details gathered up in the next day or two, I will have another update or two for you. These you're going to want to tune in for these. You're going to like these. So anywho, y'all come by and let's hang out. Come help somebody out with a giving box, you know. Come get something for them. Come drop something off. I've made a little bit of room in there, but still, let's make it happen, Captain. Mad Scientist out.